One Piece Chapter 1079, The Red Hair Pirates and Emperor's Crew. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you mess with my content. At the beginning of the chapter, a few hours earlier, before all the events transpiring right now, York has realized that basically the Celestial Dragons have betrayed her. They're trying to kill everybody on the island, including her. But luckily for her, she has a contingency plan. She tells the Seraphim to wipe out everybody except her, Stella, which is Vegapunk, and the hostages they have underground. S-Hawk, S-Jinbei, S-Snake, and S-Kuma basically saying they understand. And before y'all go wrong, I'm pretty sure it's going to trigger a whodunit investigation. If my cover is blown, I won't stand a chance against the others in the fight. So she tells S-Snake to get her in front of everybody and freeze her. Make sure no one's looking and then unfreeze me. And also, one more thing. There's one part of the lab that I don't want you to damage. And they all go off on their mission. The hunt has begun. We get back to Punk Records. Sensamaru and the rest of the employees working at Punk Records are basically getting the hell up out of there. They all boarded the ship. And as they board the ship, we get a picture outlined outside. And we see Blackbeard's pirate flag. I don't know what Blackbeard pulling up, man. But we see one of his ships with his flag about to pull up on Egghead. I don't know what Oda got cooking. So we get back to Elbaf, Warland, Elbaf, New World. So we got Kid and Killer at the front, and we got the red hair pirates fleet. So they basically saying, man, we ain't gonna let y'all even see red hair Shanks, cause we gonna end y'all kid pirates right here, right now. Kid here is saying, are these people really with red hair? Is this really the new world? And he look at these people, and these people seem like a joke to him. And Killer tell him, man, they all got big names. Don't pull no punches. And Shanks about to pull on right now. He basically he tell his main crew to tell everybody in the main fleet to retreat. And they basically try to say, what you saying, Chief? And Shanks cares about every one of his people. He say, I ain't gonna let him lay a finger on any of you. They like, man, I appreciate the sentiment. And all his fans, they going, oh, you head off now? I just finally got to meet you. I wasn't even supposed to be here for a long time. And now we got some big shots after me, and I gotta go deal with them. And we got the rest of the people saying the real reason you have to deal with them is because the fleet is notoriously weak. A bunch of us wouldn't have lived this long and worked for your flag's protection. The only enemy you need to worry about is Father Time. Granny Ori. They funny as hell. So basically Shanks just let everybody, whoever messed with him, to put his banner up, and he protected them. He a good dude. And we got Lucky Roo saying, Captain, don't sweat it, man, we can handle this. And Shanks telling him, this is a 3 billion berry pirate. We can't underestimate the growth of youngsters. And we got Shanks taking everybody serious as you were supposed to, because everybody in the new world are dangerous, especially these up and coming pirates of the worst generation. He know. He talking to Yasab. He trying to make sure that their wounds have healed since Wano. And Yasab saying, yeah, they look ready and healthy to go to me. Seems like they looking for a fight. And Shanks saying, man, that's all I need. I'm about to go out there. And before he go, he like, any news on Blackbeard? And he's told, nope. Last time we heard though, he left Pirate Island. And Shanks is like, man, I thought he was gonna show his face in Wano. So Oda finally telling us the whole reason why Shanks was in Wano. But his crew member goes on, we got info on Captain Kid though. So he's from South Blue. He sure did a lot of rampaging to make it this far. So Shanks, man, giving Kid his respect. And Kid goes on to ask Killer how many ships we looking at. I count about 9. Kid put on his tough guy look, man. He said, man, I don't give a damn who we're up against. I'll blast them down to the ocean floor in seconds flat. And he creates a massive magnetic iron attack mixed together, and he calls it damn punk. It's a powerful attack. It got all the metal, all this magnetism. It looked like a very powerful attack. And Shanks is looking. He got future sight. He can see way into the future, and he sees Kid landing his attack, basically destroy his entire fleet. So this ain't no weak attack. And Shanks is like, before this serious damage is done, man, I gotta go end this. And Ben Beckman, so you saw a terrible future, huh? So Shanks ain't playing no games. He saw this terrible future. He care about everybody around him that support him. He about to go end this with Kid right now. So he does some skywalk. He flying towards Kid. And Kid like red hair. And Shanks is like divine departure. The same King's Haki attack that Gold Roger used against Whitebeard. And it completely annihilates Kid. And not only Kid, it completely annihilates Killer, who is trying to block the attack. And Kid is knocked the fuck out. He's barely alive. And Killer's barely alive. And the rest of his crew, they basically saying, we surrender. Please have mercy. Don't kill our captain. Here's our poneglyph rubbins. And Shanks just looking at him like, man, y'all try to roll up on me. I'm just ending business with y'all. Cause that's what I do. And then we got Dory and Broggy putting the icing on the cake. They said, hey little people, if you're gonna point a cannon at someone's home, you better be ready for when they fire back. And they use the same attack they used in Little Garden, Haku Sovereignty. And they just completely annihilate Kid's crew and ship. And they're all at the bottom of the sea. And then the narrator goes on to say, on this day in the New World by Elbath, the Kid pirate crew led by Eustace Captain Kidd, a man worth 3 billion, was completely eradicated by red-haired Shanks' one attack. So this is Oda telling us that Shanks is on a completely different level than everybody else. Like, I expected Shanks to win this fight, but I didn't expect him to win in one hit. He ended all their whole career in one hit. I don't know what's in store for Kid in the future, but right now he done. Just like how the Straw Hats were back in Sabaody, completely eradicated. So that's it for the chapter review. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you mess with the content. Fearless Joy out. Deuces.